Today, I found the perfect example of what I think schools could look like if we incorporated youth voices more. So, today is day 69 of my practicing visibility series. My name is Donovan. My goal is to become a even more known public figure for young people. I have Face Track on today, which is wild because I don't know how to turn it off. So sorry if you get dizzy. I am still in Santa Monica. I am super excited because this week I have the State Leadership Conference coming up for HOSA, which is young people who are interested in the medical field, any career in the medical field. But even more special, today I got to meet with the founder and principal of a school in this area that really incorporates a lot of the work that I focus on when it comes to youth empowerment. So one thing I've been saying is I think that the mental health conversation is getting a little stale. I'm not trying to say that we shouldn't have it because in some places people really need the basic conversation. There's nothing wrong with people needing that. But a lot of young people have heard these messages of it's okay to ask for help or suicide awareness or depression and anxiety awareness. A lot of young people have heard these things over and over again, and it's starting to feel like just another thing that adults are telling us. And so for me, I try to teach proactive things like self-compassion, self-talk, strength identification, kind of help people feel better about themselves because that is proactive mental health. It's not just reacting to I'm in a bad place and now I need to learn about mental health, but what can we do to help ourselves take care of ourselves so we don't get to that bad place? Or when we do get to a bad place, we know what to do. I got to meet with this principal in May. I'm coming back and I get to go to the school. And he was like, would you be okay with coming and talking to the kids before we commit to basically doing a week-long program? Would you be willing to come in and talk with the kids because they are the big decision makers at this school? And I'm like, what? I suggest that to every school that I work with. I'm like, let me have an ambassador meeting, and I want you to give me kids that you normally do for leadership stuff, but also kids that don't get opportunities like this because I need to hear from them what they're going through. I want to hear from their words, from their mouths, what the issues in their school are, what the things they like are, what the things maybe they don't like are, because I can't make programs for kids that they're going to be engaged in if I don't involve them in the process. And so a lot of times it is things I'm already talking about, so I don't actually have to change a lot, but sometimes I will learn. And I want to shout out a group of boys at Stone Valley Middle School, which is a school I'm going back to next month. Because they talked to me about how hard they were on themselves, and that's a skill that they wanted to learn. Or they needed to learn a skill to figure out how not to be so mean to themselves because they put a lot of pressure on themselves academically, athletically. And I started to talk to more kids about that. And then I talked to a lot of the girls about it, and they were telling me that they feel the same way. And then I talked to a couple of the teachers and the parents, and I'm hearing some things that are the same. So I was like, oh my God, yes, dude, please let me come to the school and talk with the kids. Please let me see what they're interested in. And the cool part about it was they really focus on initiative. He was kind of like, these kids have heard a lot of these therapy terms. They live in a part of the world that's very therapized. And so if you come in here and you say the same thing, they're probably not going to listen. And I was like, cool. I don't really want to talk about that. I want to talk about using youth voice to create visions and or create visions for the future. That's what I'm interested in. What would it look like? What would it look like to have kids be a part of decision making when it comes to their future, when it comes to their learning, when it comes to their growth, to their communities, to their support, right? What would it look like? I don't buy this fact or this idea. I don't buy this idea that kids don't know what they need or they don't care about what they need. I don't buy it. I don't buy it, one, because I've worked with kids for a long time. And in every period of life that I've worked with kids, they've been vocal about it. Sometimes adults just don't take them seriously or think that that's important. And I don't want to be like a lame dude that comes to a school and just talks about something that adults are already beating kids over the head with. So I'm really excited to go chat with this school. And it was really cool. Shout out to Just Start LA because they're the ones that helped me build this meeting or get this meeting with this school. And it feels nice to be in community with people that get it. Not just the principal, but also these three wonderful women and the rest of their organization. So super excited. Day 69. See you tomorrow.